You ever stare in the mirror so long that you start arguing with the person looking back? Yeah, that's the real battle right there. It ain't you versus the haters. It ain't you versus the system. It's you versus you. Every damn morning when the alarm hits and you're too tired to care. Every night when your dreams are screaming louder than your doubts, but your doubts still win. This speech ain't for the ones who already made it. This is for the ones standing in the middle, broken but breathing, fighting Badabrand, fight the war inside their own head. Did you ever look at your reflection and feel like the person staring back is your biggest obstacle? You know, not the people doubting you, not the world that told you no, but that quiet, heavy version of you that keeps saying, maybe not today. Yeah, that's the real opponent. It's easy to point fingers at life, to say the system's rigged, to blame the ones who left, but deep down, you know the truth. The Jindaineni, be big, gaini, dainty, daineast, me, daint war is the one inside. That inner voice, it's got perfect timing. It shows up right when you're about to take your shot. It whispers, you're not built for this. You don't come from the right place. You're too late. It sounds like logic, but it's really fear wearing a suit. And fear, man, fear's persuasive. It'll make you walk away from opportunities that were already yours. It'll make you dim your own light because you think shining too bright might blind somebody else. But here's the twist. That same voice can become your greatest motivation once you stop running from it. Think about every time you've been told you can't. What if every one of those words was a challenge instead of a curse? You start flipping pain into purpose, doubt into drive. Look at people who came from nothing, no silver spoons, no safety nets. They turned nothing into something because they realized the enemy within was louder than any critic outside. You can't fight the world if you haven't learned to stand tall against your own hesitation. The truth is, life will test you. You're gonna lose people, lose money, lose faith. But that's the tuition you pay for wisdom. Pain is the teacher no one signs up for, but everyone needs. You can read books about success, watch all the interviews, take all the notes. But until you've had nights where you couldn't sleep because everything was falling apart, you won't understand what it means to rebuild from ashes. Pain strips you down, shows you what's fake, what's fragile, and what's forever. You ever notice how the best lessons come from the worst moments? Breakups, failures, rejection. That's life's way of saying, here's your next chapter. It hurts, but pain gives you clarity. When everything's smooth, you get comfortable. Comfort kills growth. But when life throws fire your way, it forges you. Just like gold, it's purified by heat. You're being molded for something bigger. You can't see it yet, but you'll thank the pain later. There's this story about a man who lost everything. His job, his house, his reputation. Everyone thought he was finished, but while he was down, he found his purpose. He started again, smaller, quieter, wiser. That comeback, it wasn't about proving others wrong. It was about proving himself right. That's the power of pain. It doesn't break you. It introduces you to your real self. But here's what most people get twisted. They wait for motivation. They sit around hoping for that lightning bolt moment, that perfect spark to get them moving. That's a lie we tell ourselves to justify doing nothing. Motivation is temporary. It fades when the lights go out. Discipline, that's the real key. Discipline shows up even when you don't feel like it. It doesn't need applause. It doesn't wait for inspiration. It just does the work. You can't rely on emotion to carry you through the grind. Emotion is unstable. One bad day and your whole mindset flips. But discipline don't care about moods. It cares about commitment. You say you want to be great, then do what greatness requires, even when you don't feel like it. Early mornings, late nights, while everyone's scrolling, you're building. Right? That's how real success is made. Not through hype, not through but through habit. Every champion has that one thing in common. They didn't quit when it got ugly. They didn't let comfort talk them out of progress. You might not love the process, but you'll respect what it creates. Success isn't sexy when it's happening. It's sweat, doubt, and silence. But one day, all that effort becomes evidence. And when it does, you'll realize you built something nobody can take from you. Now here's where it gets deep. You're a befrei. Your story isn't written in stone. You might have made mistakes, might have failed more times than you can count, but that doesn't define you. You define you. Every day you wake up with the pen in your hand. You can rewrite that narrative anytime. You can't erase your past, but you can remix your future. You're not trapped.